For the best and latest podcasts available anywhere, go to the podcast app on your cell phone and type in GSMC to access free content-rich podcasts on health and wellness, book reviews, sports, entertainment, relationships, social media, movies, technology, finance, and even weird news. Subscribe and download the GSMC Podcast Network's family of shows, available everywhere podcasts are found.
Welcome back to the GSMC Dead Ball Sports Podcast, hosted by GSMC Sports Network. I'm your host, Nolan Jambert. First two segments, we were talking about NBA, the play-ins, how it's going so far, who's playing tonight. Segment number 3, last segment, talk about the NIL. Is it ruining college sports? Have my opinions on that. This segment, I want to talk about the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers are one of the best names, one of the best stories in MLB as of recent. Last year, they're down out of the playoff race I wouldn't say pretty late, but like right after the All-Star break. They're already out of playoff contention, playoff talks. They go on a nice, very, very good 17, out of 20 games, they win like 18, 17 of them, and they get put right back in the playoff race. They make their noise in the playoffs. They lose to the Guardians, a 5-game series, 3-1. Absolutely brutal, devastating. But it really does show the team has so much to play for. And they have so many stars on their team as well. They got pitching on the mound. Cy Young winner, Tarik Skubal. One of the best mittens, one of the best hands, best pitchers in baseball. Tarik Skubal has dominated last year, and has been dominating so far this year. He's lost one game he's pitched in, and it was to the Los Angeles Dodgers in the first game of the season. That's it. And they barely lost that game. They lost by 1 run. And he just pitched phenomenal. And he's been pitching phenomenal the entire year so far. You got younger guys. You got Jackson Jobe, one of the youngest prospects we have, the Detroit Tigers have, and he's pitching phenomenal for them as well. You got some relievers. I mean, I'm going to say his name. People don't like him. I do like Kenta Maeda. I think he's a good pitcher. He has very iffy days, very on, very off. He's either hit or miss. And I do enjoy watching him pitch, but obviously, not everybody does. You got other pitchers. Jack Flaherty starts with the Tigers last year, helps them, get some momentum, gets traded to the Dodgers right before the trade deadline's over. He goes and wins the MLB championship, and then he gets traded back to Detroit. So in return, we won that. The Dodgers get a ring. They got the ring, but then what we got out of Jack Flaherty in the original trade, we got a few picks and a few guys. We kept those 3 guys that we got from Flaherty, and then got Flaherty back at the trade in the offseason to get him back. So honestly, it kind of worked out. We got 3 good prospects, and then we got Flaherty back. And let's talk about their fielding and hitting. So the Tigers, have not been hitting. Last year was one of the big struggles. And this year, it is not. They've been hitting very well behind the plate this season so far. Spencer Torkelson is one of the best hitters in the MLB right now. And I will say that again. Spencer Torkelson, one of the first picks in the 2020 MLB draft. He was hitting very poor last year. Got sent down to the minors, lost his confidence, came back up, started hitting good. This year, through, I believe, 15 games, he already has 6 home runs. He's been hitting, his hitting has improved so much and so drastically through the offseason that, it's really helping the Tigers win games. He's hitting, these home runs every other game or so with guys on base. He's hitting 2-3-run shots, helping the Tigers get up big leads. It's just a huge help for those. Other guys, we got Gleyber Torres back. He was injured for the first 2. He got played the first 2 games of the year against the Dodgers series, and then he got hurt. We got him from the Yankees, but now he's back again and he's healthy. He's playing good again, which is really good to see. You got guys like Javier Baez who are playing very good as of recently. I love Javier Baez. I always have and I always will. People don't. I can understand why you wouldn't like Javi Baez. He, his batting could, He's got room for improvement, to say the least. But his fielding and his ability to make plays in the infield is just so phenomenal that you cannot deny the fact that he's a great overall player. You got other guys. I'm going to say Riley Green, an all-star for the Tigers last year. I mean, Riley Green is still one of the best outfielders in the MLB and one of the best hitters in the MLB as well. He, whenever he's at the bat, I never fear the fact, he's going to strike out. I always think, he's going to make some good contact. At least if someone's on base, at least, move the batters, move the base runners, get them, move them, advance. Get him from first to second. I mean, I don't care. I just always have confidence in him making plays at behind home plate. And I love watching that. I love watching him hit. I love watching him in the outfield. He's very fast in the outfield. Sorry, stumbled over my words right there. But he's fit, he's fast, and he makes great plays. A few games ago in a series against the Twins, he made one of the best diving catches I think I've seen in a while. And, it never feels good when you dive because, you land on your body pretty weirdly. And he was able to, just get right back up, catch a few breaths, and he was ready to get back ready. He's a phenomenal player. He's a reason there was an all-star. He is a reason. Oh my gosh, I can't say this right now. There was a reason he was an all-star last year because he just hits well and he plays so well in the outfield and he helps the Tigers win games through his play on both sides of the ball. Honestly, he doesn't get talked about enough, but Jake Rogers, the catcher for the Tigers, he's a phenomenal catcher. I'll say that. He is the reason him and Terry Skubal, their chemistry together is so good. You cannot have a good pitcher without a good catcher. And Jake Rogers is that catcher for Terry Skubal. He hits, catchers normally tend to bat ninth in the lineup. And there's a reason he does. Well, I mean, Jake Rogers, he's not, he's a catcher. Catchers don't always have the best hitting. But a good hitting catcher is a great thing to have. And as of this year, Jake Rogers has been batting pretty well, batting around 200, and that's up from his average of last year. I believe it's like 230 or so, and that's up from his average of around 190, 200 last year. Also, his mustache is beautiful. It's a great mustache. But besides that, Jake Rogers is a huge addition not addition, but like a huge player for the Tigers. He's a brick wall back there. There's nothing by him. He's a great overall player, and I'm just happy to see that the Tigers are doing so well with him behind the plate. Henry Malloy is a phenomenal player as well. Great outfielder for the Tigers. Helps them, he helps them when he needs to be there. He's a great hitter. He's been hitting well all season, and I'm really enjoying watching this Tigers team. This Tigers team is a team that, made some noise last year. Is the first team in the NL this year to get 10 wins. And I'm just excited to see, even though they're losing to the Brewers, I'm pretty sure they won their first game against the Brewers, slaughtered them, lost yesterday pretty bad. And I believe when I checked earlier, they were losing like 3-0, 5-0 in the bottom of the sixth. So I'm assuming they're still losing. So we're going to lose this series, which does suck. But this Tigers team is something that I'm proud of. I'm happy to always, be able to sit here, watch the Tigers play some good baseball. And this is a team that I'm excited to see make the playoffs. If they can stay consistent, stay healthy, keep playing the ball they've been playing, hit the ball well, field, and play good defense that they've been playing all year so far, and just keep the momentum they have, they will make the playoffs this year. And plus, they got one of the best, possibly the best prospect in baseball right now in the minors, Max Clark. Max Clark is one of the best hitters in the minors right now. He's averaging like 500, 400. It's insane. He's hitting phenomenal. He's a phenomenal player in the field as well. He's fast. Like every MLB player is fast, but he's just young, and you know how fast young guys are. They're fast, versatile, slide, dive, make plays anywhere. And he's a very versatile player. He's a great player in the field, great player behind the plate, and he just does what he needs to do to help the Tigers. He's going to be a great addition to them when they inevitably call him up sometime this year. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but when they do call him up, he's going to be a huge asset to help them win games and hopefully make a deep playoff push in the offseason. And I'm excited to see how the Tigers do going forward. That's all I got for this segment. Next segment and the final segment, we're going to talk about the Charlotte Hornets, a team that's got really no talk. No one really talks about them, and it's kind of a reason so. They're not a very good team. But I just wanted to talk about them for a little bit, see, give my takes on, what's going on over in Charlotte. And if they do even have, like a future, like be a good team in the future. So I'll talk about that right after the break.